people in Jamaica. I know say roughly over 1 million people in Jamaica don't own a home. You understand? And also every first child over each family who graduate to go college or university will get a full-time scholarship. May I ask a question? Is there any money in the country to do that? And how will that happen?
There is no.
I just understand that as a young youth. So I really
Yeah,
like to
man,
understand that.
good
When we see a
question.
panel,
Answer your gangster. Can we
Good
answer you?
gangster.
Gangster, can we answer
Yeah,
you?
no, Richard, you talk all heap, you know.
because it don't make sense to me, you know.
You can't
Mathematically.
one of the other. Me uncle pay brother. Me answer the man.
Yeah, man,
Yeah,
but you
but
want
you
to
answer.
answer.
Answer man, gangster. Yes, sir.
And
If
then
you're young,
Richard answer
first time
and
young
then
and
you
qualified.
underline.
Listen, it's a first time young and qualified. No give everybody.
Yeah, man.
First time young and qualified. Yeah? And 40,000 qualified and 50,000 qualified. First time young qualified persons. That is it. Is it? First time young qualified person. All right? That's
pertaining to college, right?
Yeah, to NHD.
To NST.
Yeah, first time young and qualified. First time.
Hold on. Him say every first time own
No.
woman.
No, it's a young and qualified, brother. No, listen, young. Check it again. Young and qualified. If
Young
you're
and qualified.
First, yeah. If you're young and qualified, and then I know everybody are qualified, brother. Remember, sir. So
Okay.
all right.
Okay.
And that can be said. All right. And then the university. Every first, if you're the first person to their family, only
Yes.
first time at university, it will go free to you. Not everybody. If you're the first person out of your family at the university, it will go free.
It will go free.
Yes, that is it.
All right. So let me say no. $20,000 per child.
All right, George.
Yeah, get to that part,
$20,000
Richard.
per
Well, on the
child.
100 life. Get to the money per child.
Who? Per
Answer the question.
All right, per child. It's a per child.
answer that.
Per child, right? What is it? If they have 10 somebody in the house,
If you have 10 child going to school in the house.
then brother,
Per month, that
practical,
would be 200,000.
brother. Be realistic, brother. Be real, and you must have done.
Me have be realistic.
You have 10 somebody out your house like a few
All
kids.
right,
like
5 kids.
at school, right, no?
5 kids. No, some people do have a lot of kids. My grandmother have 13
Well,
kids.
yeah, back then, but not now. Can you see when they born picking now, brother?
But you
What's
know
it?
that?
Listen,
My grandmother have 13.
Richard, you got
Me know a birthday have 24 kids.
So, back then, was
Me not talk based on what me
life?
know. Me not talk
When's the
based on
life?
what me hear about.
The population short of birth right now.
But how you
listen, brother.
talk about people
One is like you
back
talk
then
and talk
now?
with sense, brother. Oh, me know that the population short of birth.
But how you know that?
birth
How
rate-
you can tell people
But
how much?
100
The population say, brother. The population say, brother.
All right. You said the
Listen.
population short of birth. If you have 1,000 kids in my community alone, $20,000 per child, how much you think that would be?
Take it, no, you give me the maths, no?
You don't think that would mash up the national budget? That should have to be over.
No. It's not. I say again, you see, opposition parties, with the legislation put in place, they are able to know a lot about how the money spent and what is going on because it have table legislation what happen, where they have access to it and can know. So they can have, not correct, but they can have an idea what is going on within the budgetary period and what I go spend and what allocated and what I left after spending. So they have an idea. So do the research in America for that, brother. How the money allocated.
Honestly, me not think that promise possible.
No, you
God, no.
said 1.5 was implemented. I mean, I was never possible. Why? Because they put a big tax.
Listen. That you talk per child per month, you know. We not talk 1 month or per year.
They must have did
we talk
something.
per month.
Brother, I hope I think
Think about it. We not talk PNP, we not talk liberty. We talk about a promise.
Brother, I hope I promise you
That possible per month.
All right, let me through the
Okay, get 100 life
Yeah,
attack.
you know,
Because I can't
gangster
time in my week, yeah.
Gangster G, you see where you think, would I recommend, would I love it for every Jamaican I think like how you are think, right? Because let's do the maths. If you go through the manifesto, the plans and the promises of the People's National Party, them call it a billion here, a billion there, a billion everywhere, right? $1 billion for this, $1 billion for TikTokers, right? $1 billion for taxi.
Stop that, brother.
Jesus, please. Right? $1 billion for TikTokers. $1 billion for taxi program. $1 billion for the church. $1 billion for what did you say again? They have a plethora of things. Everything is $1 billion, $1 billion. They even them say them go even subsidize, because that's for them favorite word, you know, subsidize. And them are gonna put back money in wait name there? NHT. Them are gonna take money out of NHT. So if you do the math, they might give away everything. They might say,
So that's why I wonder as a young youth.
As a young youth, you know, me
after doing all of that.
Same thing me too. So watch I know. As a young youth, you know, right? They might give away every penny. If you go listen to them, they might give away, and they might say, and they might say, you know, they might propose 3.5. Right now, you know, tax threshold, you know, that means nobody not paying a tax in our country, you know, bro. You understand? You get me? I say,
and if you don't pay the tax, all them are going to fund all of them.
Right.
That me just want to know.
All right.
Understand? Because honestly, me not understand some of them. Something with them really a problem.
So what I know? So what is that call now? What that call now? You know, my grandmother used to say when my grandmother buy the groceries, you know, me auntie them and my cousin. See, when she buy the groceries them today, you know, and we are go in our fridge and come up back with cookie and milk and all these things. You know what she say? She look at me and say, feast today, famine tomorrow. You get me? I say. And we have to know, so we have to control. We look up peckish, right? We or the PNP them are plan for. If God forbid them whole list of economy, them are plan for ring me out like a rag and a give. Because what you know, you have to remember say them not in a remember say we have other programs going on, you know, currently, you know, where even them if them want to stop. Them can't stop it, you know, and those have to be paid for, right? We have whole heap of initiative where country have even the hospital, the budgetary fund for build. We have build the hospital them. We have a budgetary fund. We have build the road at Montego Bay. We have a budgetary fund. We can go through it if even the kids them in the NHT program, the art program. We have that the money they just spend on it for a recycle. So in the like say them can't stop. Even though them propose say them are gonna stop things, cut back, draw back and cut down because them are him go run it or him film way. Them are go run it for them way. Right? So and then at the same time them are programs where them can't touch and them the inner the budget. Right? So if them fulfill for them thing over the next 5 years, where the money come from?
Honestly, me think the one about the kids and the bus fares are empty because
you get
there's no way you can't work out mathematically.
You don't understand. You know
it's
right,
about
guys,
not understanding. Remember,
remember, Sir Richard is the only. Wait, guys.
No, you know understand life, you see? Because listen, the amount of money I waste. The amount of money I waste. How much money we are waste now? Look, Cornwall. It was $2 billion, and the projected amount now is $22 billion and $9 billion.
And that is a lie. That is a lie. Move on.
And $9 billion I spend. You say you not listen. You not listen, brother. The projected amount to spend is 22, but they spend $9 billion already. We don't come and make nice and not listen or get information. That's a lie. And the $9.8 billion spend, brother.
Yeah, but you have to explain why it went from 2 billion to where it's at though.
What I'm Vegas, I say, him say a lie, me tell Vegas. All right. No, it's not everybody I go get picked and get it in this job. I the most needy.
Can somebody in the comment do a math to me?
It'll be more.
Check 20,000 times 72,000.
It's not everybody. It's the most needy.
Check 20,000 times 72,000. Somebody in the comment.
20,000. The most needy child, brother.
That very general.
It's not most needy child. It's a per child.
Needy, the most needy. The investigation was done, brother. Investigation.
I want to show this.
Then, brother,
what I said. Once again, I would not hear properly where
hold on.
The premises are.
Yeah, host. I don't know if you can see this.
Yeah.
This is from the Jamaica Information Service. I don't know if Richard them accept this still. But these are the information that is out there. It says here that the National Housing Trust has surpassed its
1.4 billion.
What that, man? This is the Jamaica Information Service. The National Housing Trust has surpassed its mandated target of building 43,000 housing solutions, delivering more than 50,000 homes since April 2020, a significant milestone in Jamaica's effort to tackle the housing deficit. Addressing the ceremony to break ground for the agency Chantilly Gardens Housing Development in Westmoreland, the Honorable Andrew Holness praised the NHC's achievement. The Prime Minister recalled the government's original mandate for agency some 5 years ago when he announced the 70,000 houses to be built. I called up the NHC and I said to them, you are going to build 43,000 of them, Dr. Holness noted. He added that the agency of Jamaica, HAJ, was assigned to build 14,000. So these are the other companies where Richard must do that about, right? Looking ahead, the Prime Minister announced a new target for the Islands Housing Agency. Recently, I made an announcement of the next phase. We are going to set a target of 60,000 houses. Why am I showing you this? Because Richard was saying...
All right, Katie, hold on, Katie, I want you, I want in one to me, because one phone me up. Why go to the National Housing Trust website?
One may have to, that's...
Hold on, Katie,
One may have to.
Katie, why write on this? Katie, why write on this? You see?
Yes,
up to today, the Housing Trust built 21,000 houses. Listen to me.
What different source there?
Hold on, Katie, why write down? Why go NST website? No, Glean. Why got NST website? Write it down. The Housing Trust today, the Housing Trust built 21,000 houses. Listen to me. They are production. They said they have 43,000 more to build. Right? Listen to me. They start 31,000 out of that in a process in a building start build out of it. They don't reach it, but then build up to today. Then build complete 21,000. They have an additional 40,000, but then some start in a procurement 31,000 more. Go to the National Housing Trust website, KD, come and check this right on that and go and see if I can tell you.
When was that?
They completed 21,000 up to August this year. 21,000 out alone in the
I'm not saying you're lying. I'm not saying you're lying, but I'm going to look
on
for...
the National Housing Trust website, brother.
Now listen. I'm not saying you're lying, but I'm going to look for you. What I'm saying is...
MKD.
Yeah,
man. This is,
write it down. 100 live.
Yeah,
no,
man.
I'm gonna pull it up on my phone.
Come on, me did that.
What I'm saying,
me did that show him one different source. Since that's probably Vegas one in might take Vegas source because what we have to do now, we have to beat them facts. I worried that more team come within us, but this basically I said the same thing.
No, I want phone in say after that. No, so Mr. Richard.
Yeah, one phone me.
But this I said the same thing. When
yeah, but 100. Let me look it up first, though. I don't want to say my lie.
But no, I know that man. Me just solidify your point with a different source.
But let me look on the housing trust side first, though, because maybe read something on there. Me don't know.
All right.
But quickly, what I say is though, when you say the Prime Minister admitted that him falls short, that's not the case. I'm not just ready to
play back the tape. Just play back the tape. Play back the tape. Play back the tape.
Listen, the Prime Minister set a target. In never say
Vegas. Play back the tape, Vegas. Play back the tape, please.
Wait, are you gonna just listen first, please? You said the Prime Minister fell short. The Prime Minister set a target of 70,000 houses. Him saying achieve that. But I will just read to you. No, what you're saying, the Prime Minister saying fashion. The Prime Minister I put a next target now for another 60,000. The housing crisis cannot be solved in such a short window.
Vegas, the government don't complete 70,000 houses for this period. So don't tell me.
I'm going to what the Prime Minister say. If you're going to
Vegas, just play by tape, make the public hear. Just shut me up and play by tape. Shut me up, make me come and just shut me up and play by tape. Just play and shut me up. Play by tape and shut me up, Vegas. Play by tape, brother. Play by tape and shut me up, brother.
Listen. What you say the Prime Minister do now? Where you say? Tell me what him say. Where him say? Richard, are you me attack? Where you say the Prime Minister say?
Look, construct enough house to the people. That is the bottom line.
The Prime Minister admits him not construct enough house.
So we say, say Malone, he said we not construct for decades. We have not able to meet the demands of the people. Play back the tape.
Hold on. But that's a different.
You ever played politics?
Yeah, I'm playing, but what I know that's a different.
If you not meet the demand, that means say you not build enough. If you say not meet the demand of people, that means say not build enough, brother. Play by the tape, brother.
But if you say we, it don't mean just him alone.
But him admit to say him a part of it. You understand? Him a part of it. Play the tape, brother. That's what I'm trying to say, no.
Oh, so you say him apartheid with other administration, that you say, right?
I said that, but him say admit say yes, he's a part of it. Him fall short.
With the
That me I say,
PMP.
Vegas.
So basically, so you say him and the PMP fall short, that you say?
Me the two successful government fall short.
All right, cool. Me accept what you said then. All right, cool. All right.
So when I got the opportunity to be Prime Minister, the first thing I did, having grown up in an NHT scheme, I gave a directive to the NHT that all
Vegas, another to play Vegas. Another to play.
You want the one we play earlier?
The one we play earlier. So this is it.
Yeah, this is.
All right, me could listen, Richard.
No, I don't want to hear this. I don't want to hear this. I want to hear the one we play earlier.
on the way. We haven't said too much about it, but for every Jamaican,
This is old Vegas. This is Vegas.
that this is the
Vegas,
case.
cover the one. You see?
About repairing and upgrading their house. That was the first thing I did, and I did it because I knew what it is to live.
I'm kidding. I'm not going to road later. You're
I'm
kidding.
talking now to young people.
Richards, where you run?
I'm not run, but Vegas.
Richard.
Stay.
Vegas
Because I
not-
just go and
Vegas
see
not
how much
play the
house
play.
I
Vegas not
do.
play
You
the play.
that me can't understand with you like
Alright,
to
me not kill cycle. Me not business man. Have business to
not
run.
talk about killing
Well, I'm
man.
business
But I'm
run.
talking about that.
What's the play? Me have business to run.
Hold on, Richard. Richard, stop with the thing that disrepute. Stop with the platform and disrepute, man.
No,
The
but
thing.
Vegas, me say me a go. She said me tell her say me for come me for go up on the road, right? Me say
No, so you run now, you don't want to hear the facts.
No, play.
Explain something and you don't want to listen, you're running.
Play.
Chose passion, but we are at a critical juncture now, where if we get swept up by emotion, we can be misled. So I see some young people saying, "Boy, I like this idea of the $500,000." I explained that. You notice that the come
No
up
want
again.
hear that Vegas. Me want to hear. Me no want to hear that Vegas. But me no want to hear that. Me want to hear the part about the houses. And that want to hear Vegas.
The 500,000 do. It don't make sense.
More people the house them where say five that more hear about. We send me there Salis. Me no want hear that.
Rent to own.
Yeah.
Well, I'm Richard.
It is a good idea. In fact, I already announced a rent-to-own program under the new social housing program. And that is being developed as we speak. But that rent-to-own program solves a different problem from what the PNP is trying to solve. Now, what the PNP is trying to tell you is that any house out there, you can go and rent it and then try and own it after. Let me explain to you. The first thing is, where is the house? The problem is not rent to own. The problem is not finding deposit. The problem is not qualifying for mortgage. The problem is a shortage of housing for people to live in. We are not producing enough houses in Jamaica faster than people are demanding the houses. And this has been the case for the last 40 years in Jamaica. We have a deficit of 150,000 houses in Jamaica. That is the real problem that no fake solution can solve. And the only way to solve that is to build more house in Jamaica. The Jamaica Labour Party started that project. We are on our way with 70,000 houses. The NHT has 53,000 houses in planning, construction, procurement right now. And those houses will come in the next 5 years. We have committed
All right, Katie. Listen what man say.
60
Planning, procurement, and something. This way man say no. Planning.
on the market. The price of the house go down. And the price of the house go
Good day,
down.
Vegas. Katie, good day. Listen, you listen for yourself, Katie. You hear for yourself, Katie. Good day. Vegas,
Sure, I thought
nice
you
one.
did the attack because when you come and
You-
talk
you
about rent to
far
own, you
shot,
think
Vegas.
say me I go work so hard and rent my house and then somebody fi come own it. And where you come from? You know say me say something to you the other day and you tell me say a lie me I tell. Me say something to you the other day and you tell me say a lie me I tell you. Because me tell you say me go to school in the 90s barefoot and you tell me say a lie me I tell. And you don't know which part me live.
The man never said no private. The man said NST house KK. The man said NST. The man said
Well,
private.
then listen, I want to ask you a question, Mr. Richard.
Good day, Katie.
Listen me. Just listen to Mr. Richard. Sky to we can
Good
talk one time.
day.
Good afternoon,
You
everybody.
don't understand. You
Mr.
don't
Richard,
understand. You don't
if
understand.
not
You
tell me
can't
so me not understand what my vote is good enough.
Listen,
Answer my
but the man never
question.
said private owner. The man said NST houses. I said the man if you billions and rent.
Then look here,
That's
look
business.
here, look here. Look here, not me has sense. Me no fool. Listen me. The opposition leader talking about $1 billion to church, $1 billion to this, $1 billion to that, $1 billion to this, billion. You know, say million, you know, say billion. I want to ask you, where are we going to find these
Miss,
billions?
Miss, I said,
Hold on, no man, hold on, no. He said when food is coming from overseas, tax after tax, Uno Ball already say food is very expensive. So if him should come in a power and tax go on food, people are going to start broke down people, please.
All right,
and whole heap of people are going to get analyzed.
Because you know that.
Hold on, Richard, before you answer though. So you agree, so you did not misrepresent the Prime Minister's point, right?
You know, the Prime Minister say, the Prime Minister include himself to me say him. Me say to him a part like him say them for short in billion out.
Richard, earlier on you said the Prime Minister agrees say him fall short. The Prime Minister said,
listen, the man say what party here, we have not. The man say what party here.
Can I finish, please?
Hold on, we have not.
Hold on, man.
No, Vegas, you know,
Vegas talk one time.
Yes, but Vegas,
Come on, I can't talk one time.
Vegas, the man say we have not.
No.
The man say we have not.
Richard, talking over me now gonna make you right or me right, brother. If we listen to each other, we can come get somewhere. What may I say? You say, Jesus him still do it. You say the Prime Minister admits him fall short. You never say over the past 40 years we have not built enough houses. How much administration we gone through over the past 40 years, bro? Why did he brother, then the man just said that him say we, that means 40 years up, you have to about PG, you have to about Porsche, you have to about Madly, you have to about everybody, bro.
The Prime Minister said that, but you said the Prime Minister never said that. I said we. The man who's in power now, 9 years, we have to highlight him. What about the man who's in power right now, 9 years, brother?
No, I'm just stubborn, man.
Richard, we can ask him a question, Rich.
Please stop up the screen, guys. But hold on, no, KK, I already asked him something. Make your answer. KK, you remember what I asked him?
Have you said before?
Yeah, I asked him where did the opposition leader, if God forbid, if me always talk about if him should come into power, where are he going to get all these billions top of billions? That means say if him find him the billion, where we are going to get it from? Where me are going to get so much money for pay for tax?
Me answer no, in details. All right. Where is all those money come from to build the police station, build the clinics and do all that thing? Where the money come from? You know where it come from? And build
Look here now.
And Indian house, you know the money come from where build Indian house and them things. You know where it come from? You know?
A taxpayer money.
No, it come from NHT. Most of the money come from NHT. You know,
I'm going to shut up, brother man. I food shut up, brother man. But when I say
I don't throw NHT money, you know, so my money can't come from NHT.
One second. One second. More ask your question.
Maybe I talk. She asked my question, I answer, brother. The government take $11 billion from NHT every year for short the taxes. I'm going to say it again. There's a legislation in the document in the parliament that opposition party have more access. Or the government spend their money, or the budget.
How much money was spent to renovate the station? Then the thing that we have about. How much money was spent?
Billions of dollars. Billions.
How much? No. Give me a figure.
I don't billions. I don't have the credit for you, but billions.
Stop right there. Don't say no 100. So how you tell the people them say the 11 billion for it and you don't have the figure?
No, I say 11 billion. Me say 11 billion. You know, listen. Me say 11 billion come from the NHT to short the budget.
You say the NHT money a bill it, bro. That you just said, bro.
Brother, you know, hear me say.
Is this man listening to himself?
Vegas, you know, listen.
Anyway, more move on.
No, Vegas, makes myself. Me say, the NHT money are billion something, plus the government taking $11 billion for 9 consecutive years and short the budget for NHT. That is what I said.
Anyway,
listen.
Anyway, may I ask you something different?
Listen,
4 months ago, Mark Golding said the 3.5, the 3 million threshold, income tax threshold was no longer a priority. Why was the priority last night?
The man do his study and he do in the plan. But you know why?
Listen. 4 months ago, him said it's no longer a priority because we don't benefit 200 thousand people, right? What changed?
Apparently, the next be thin, just because if you are planning so you want something, you will do in-depth analysis in-depth checking, and then you'll be able to come with it.
What I'm saying to you.
No, because when I say it can't work.
Listen, if you listen your ear, me I say, 4 months ago, him said only going to benefit 200,000 people, so that's not a priority. So, is it going to benefit more people now? Why it became a priority?
Then Vegas, if it going to benefit more cheaper and maybe more people now, it have to be a priority because it benefit more people. It have benefit more. More people can find it. I benefit people more now.
So you're saying 3 million, so 3 million, we could have, according to him, benefit 200,000 people. 3.5 are going to benefit, whole it more.
Then 3.5 must benefit more, brother.
Whole it more.
3.5 must benefit, if I'm 10 more, it's still a benefit more. That's addition.
500,000 are going to benefit, whole it more.
Then, brother, if 500,000, how much more? Check 500, how much people can benefit of that. If a 10 or more, if a 20 or more, Vince, or more, any amount or more. You understand more? It have a benefit more.
So the over $60 billion when am I gonna lose some collect the taxes there? Where that money that gonna come from?
Listen to Vegas. The man says, I'm gonna tell you again, there is information that the opposition
No, me no want hear from him. Me I talk to you as a scholar.
No, well,
you as a scholar, listen to me I say. You as a bright person, me I ask you now.
Alright, you know what I get from? I get from eras that we see that we can plug the spending so that we can stop the drain of the taxpayers' money, and then we'll do it. Because a lot of
like
eras.
which era you that?
Like which area?
All right.
Hold on, kick it. Which era would you? Which era would you? So you as a comrade, you as a dietic comrade, right? Tell me which era. Brother, you can't talk at the same time because you're going to misrepresent to me. I say, as a dietic comrade, and you're so intelligent, Mark Golding a plan to give up over 60 billion, right, bro? Which era you believe him should have cut? Are your time, bro?
I don't know if I'm my wife. Everybody just mute. Richard?
No, man, where are you, man?
Richard answer, man. Where are you, man? But including Richard, include the school bus in it. Remember saying no, I cut the school bus in it.
100, man.
Make him answer the question when Mr. Vegas asked him.
We not cut school bus, but we are go 1.4 billion.
No, school bus about them and say
No, it's something I fi cut to get some of them the money there.
Yeah, but we don't have to make you answer, no.
The 1.4 billion dollar. The 1.4 billion dollar. $1.4 billion. We are cut that by about $500 million. That I will cut by about $500 million.
Don't move. The 1.4 we're on the same thief already. He might go bring back somebody come go now.
Brother, listen now. That's a budget allocation. So every year, yeah, budget. So if we do that this year, next year we're not going to do that, brother. That if you look
no, that 1.4 they would have spent already.
Yeah,
I want to say vast thief. So,
brother, listen. There we have new budget period, so we're able to allocate that money will go to that. So they will have one.
No, but where we not go cut? May I ask you, what would you say to cut?
Where I get it from? So that money we'll do this year. If we do it next, we'll do something else with that money. We'll do because they budget, so we'll allocate that different. Remember, say no. This allocated this year, no. Right, so next
year. No, but you can't. This is what I'm saying about. You're not listening. No. That's why you're not answering the question. Just listen. What area you're gonna cut? You have a cut. You have security. You have education. You have health. You have them things. There, see? So we have a cut. Agriculture. We have a cut.
We not cut nothing. Just like
so you can add to the 1.2 trillion then where this government have.
No. The waste of the funds. What is government do?
Right. So tell me which area the waste there, please. Tell me which area the waste there.
What waste about?
Oh, you can't tell me one specific place.
All right, but let me tell you about the bus already. Me tell you about the Mr. L to the drill.
Let me give.
Me tell you about Canada Regional. Me tell you about.
All right, Canada Regional. Hold on. Canada Regional 21. Me I give you 21 billion. 21 billion plus 1.4 billion. We are 22.4
billion. Me no want 21 billion. Me no want so much. We take 10 billion out of that.
All right, 10 plus 1.4, 11.4. So we have, and remember, we are giving up. I'm giving you a low figure of 60 billion we're giving up for this 3.5 threshold. So I'm giving you.
No. It won't be 60 billion. Vegas, you can't be. It won't be 60 billion. Vegas, I know you get attacked to. It won't be 60 billion, Vegas. Get out of yourself, Vegas. That's foolish. You think you can put me and tell me that? Don't go to your Vegas. The first thing with the banking worker, Sam Shop Square Workers Bank. You can't tell me foolishness.
So how much money you think the government will lose by not collecting?
Okay, no, I don't remember. I forgot still. Just me, can't show you. I forgot. Me just already. I go. I forgot. I go to man. Go do some business.
Don't make the door hit you. Don't make the door hit you. Don't make the door.
No man. But Katie, Vegas, when you come with that 60 billion, you can't time enough in a car.
Why do you come, man? Why do you come?
You can't time enough figures. You can't time enough car figures, Vegas. No way you can do that. Yeah.
Why do you business and come back? You know why you
Richard ever talk some rubbish. Mr. Vegas, me tell Mr. Richard say me go school in a 80s barefoot, in a 90s barefoot. Him tell me say a lie, me a tell. Me say, oh, if you tell me say a lie, me a tell, and you never go to school where me go. Him say nobody no go to school barefoot, and me can name from the principal right down. And all of those teachers had to walk miles to go to school in the 90s. Let me tell him, say a lie, me a tell.
Good afternoon.
Let me tell him, say a lie, me a tell.
Good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
Yes. Let me try to answer Vegas' question, although I think it is redundant and stupid, right? Because at the end of the day, where are we going to find the money?
Guys, before you start, sorry.
Come again?
No, you can go ahead.
Where are we going to find the money? Right? All of those money that was being stealing by the education sector, the energy sector, the buses, them will come the other day, the drill, we're getting back all of those money. We're taking it back and sending them to prison. So Vegas can't jump down and go on.
Want to feel me $9 million where your black prime minister thief and buy ball 1998. Oh, me no see ball. I know. I mean no see my 9 million.
We gone by 1998 and we are in 2025.
Oh, so we
miss, we are in 2025 now, miss, and your prime minister will be going to prison.
We don't have no sense. We don't have no sense.
Miss, your prime minister and his 40 thieves will be going to prison.
Look here.
They will be going to prison, miss, and if you want to join them, go join them. But
look here, me have born Lebanese from long time and there's nothing can change me. Me have born Lebanese and me can't change.
We are not playing with corruption anymore.
KK. 1 second. Can I have?
We're not playing with corruption. So Vegas can't stay there and talk about where we're going to get this money.
You don't want to come in and tell me say me talk foolish. Because when me send my money come to Jamaica, big money me have to spend for send me money down there. You think I'm free?
Why are we speaking to you and you don't have a vote? You live in America.
I rank. What you mean say me not me vote? Me vote a PD 75 in Rock River, Maryland. Man back where you
are you in Jamaica?
Hold on.
I'm coming down to vote. So then what you talking about?
And stop talking, man. Come off of the platform, man.
It's your platform, sir. It's not your platform.
That's all back in 1998. We are talking about 2025.
Oh, so we don't fit talk about them the money there. We don't spend the money. We don't spend the money when the black prime minister come thief for money. We don't fit talk.
$1.4 billion.
We don't fit talk. When the prime minister thief for money and going buy Jeep when that thief have engine, we don't fit talk.
KK, shut up, man.
By Jeep, we don't fit talk. Who buy your favor sin? We don't fit talk, no for money.
You don't see me. I'm seeing you and you look like you're more like sin.
Sadiq, respectfully, brother.
Sadiq did that talk for truth still in Sadiq time.
No, company platform,
to be honest.
Have a discussion. So what me I say is, you got to talk, brother, and you'll give me a chance to talk. KK, make him talk. No. All right?
I'm sure you heard what I said, Vegas. So respond.
Everybody was talking, so that's why I was trying to say to you. So I'm not hearing you because everybody.
Okay, you're not hearing me.
Yeah,
okay.
Go ahead,
let me tell you where we're going to get.
It's your time. You can go over it for me, please.
All right. All of the money that was being stolen, we are taking it back. Every land what them buy, every house what them build, we want it back for put it at the coffers, and them are got prison. And we not joke about it. Because if Mark Jefferson Golding don't respond to what we the comrades want or we the people of Jamaica want, we are going to take him out too. Yeah, them Africa prison. You can't pay $34 million for one drill what cost 200,000 Jamaican dollars. No. Somebody have to answer for that, brother. And we not pet and powder nobody. No one. You understand me? I say corruption. The days of corruption gone. The other day I heard the Prime Minister talking about Singapore. Yeah, the first thing Lee Kuan Yew did when he took power in Singapore is jailed the corrupted politicians. That's what he did. So tell your prime minister, say, for jail Vaz and jail the education minister Royal Reid and for jail the brother Wheatley and for tell him to do it now. And that we are dealing with corruption. Because corruption is what is draining the country of resources. What the country needs. That's why the education system gone down now. We only have 19,000 people picnic are past 5 subjects or more with maths and English. Coming from 28,000 in a PNP time. That's for sure you how the Jamaica Labour Party has nothing to do with education. They have no plans for education.
All right. So can we have a conversation because you're quarreling?
Go ahead and speak now, my brother.
Andrew Wellness not up here. So you're quarrel, right? All right. My question to you is, right, with the new tax threshold increase, the Mark Golden positive, where them say couldn't did work, right? Where him said the pound hole. Where the money gonna come from to make up that loss? You're saying it's coming from Royal Reid. Royal Reid case there before the court. So that we don't know when that I go finalize, right? You agree?
We are going to expedite all of the criminals.
But we still not about
we are expediting everything. Expediting it. You ask a question, I'm answering you.
Make we have a conversation, man. A realistic conversation.
But I answered you, bro. We are expediting it. You really feel say no, the Prime Minister now can sit down now and have we tie up in a court for the next 2 years for your appeal for wait for your film case in what was supposed to try in October. No, we're not going for that shit.
Let us have a conversation. How much money Royal Reid thief, according to you?
I don't remember how much, about 50 odd million or something like that.
All right, 50 odd million. All right, me I give you that, 50 odd million. How much, what again you say them thief? Oh, one.
The other lady there, the other lady.
Let me give one. 32 million for the drill, right?
And the other lady, the other permanent secretary in education. 100 odd million.
Then you just stop, man, me slow. So we have, where's the 50 million from Royal Reid? Yeah?
My friend, you are dealing in semantics right now, my friend. The party leader,
brother, we are trying to
hold on. Let me make this step. The party leader said what he said. And we know him to be a honorable and a man of integrity.
All right, so can we just
what we know?
No, stop the fleck and make we have a conversation, brother. If you come up, if you have a conversation, I'm not interested in a quarrel with you or talk over each other, brother. We have a conversation. I know you're a grown man and we must can have a conversation, bro. We are trying to find out where the money are going to come from to replace the money where the government are going to lose because of the threshold. Right, boss?
You don't have to worry about that, my friend. That is not your job.
But I have to worry. I'm a citizen of the country. I have to. Don't tell me say I don't have to worry. We mean by
you
that,
don't have to worry about that.
I have to worry because
Are you worrying about the money that has been that has been missing?
We are not having a conversation.
Are you worried about that?
Brother, make we have a conversation, man.
I am having a conversation. You are worrying about something that make no sense.
No,
are you worrying about the money that has been stealing from the people of Jamaica?
Sadiq, can I ask a question? Can I ask Sadiq a question?
Go ahead.
Yeah, but why we ask my next question when we have a conversation?
Your conversation is redundant, Vegas. Redundant.
Right.
No,
you want going? I am not an economist.
Good. Hold on. Let me just ask him this question. When I was born in the 1970s, so I have to ask a question. When you brought up Lee Kuan Yew, and I'm gonna lay a premise. When I was growing up, there was parking meter in Kingston and Spanish Town. I remember them. My father took me to Carib, my mother, and they drove.
I don't want to hear the life story, man. Just go and talk.
Brethren, hold on, Sadiq. Now, based on what you see happening in Jamaica, from Negril to Portland, every community you go to, none of them have water, no hospital, no road, no parking meter. How can we weed out corruption when the government have to be handing out houses himself, giving out black tank, the agriculture minister have to be giving out fertilizer? When it becomes so individualized, how can we get rid of corruption under this administration?
Okay.
Okay.
The fertilizers. Hold on.
One second.
And he asked me a question.
Hold on.
I'm talking to Sadiq. I'm asking Sadiq a question.
Guys.
I'm asking Sadiq a question.
Katie. 1 second. 1 second. Because when a PMP come and try to put words in a PMP mouth, that is not the conversation I'm trying to have.
You don't know that the guy's a PMP.
Sadiq, listen. Sadiq came and he made some remarks. If we cannot have
I have a valid question. None of us are economists, so none of us know how the balance the budget.
We don't know Vegas. Vegas is not an economist either.
Vegas is not. Vegas barely can read and write.
Guys,
Vegas barely pass high school.
Yeah.
He's not an economist. You cannot
You're not an economist.
economic conversation with somebody. Let us talk about practical things. You can't talk to somebody about things that they don't know nothing about.
I'm talking to the host. Save me the semantics, brother.
You are the one dealing in semantics, bro.
Save me the insults, bro. If we can't have a conversation, then let me know.
Yeah,
I am not an economist, my friend.
Conversation. So
me and you have a conversation.
100 life and KK not talk it.
You posited some points. Said such and such. May I ask you a simple question? Where
am I going to get the money from? I'm going to go ask Mark Golding.
Can I speak, please?
Mark Golding suggests in thing, go ask him.
So why when you come up here, you speak for Mark Golding about people with thief up money?
Because we tell him that, we told him that if him now send them guy to prison, don't go. We send somebody up there to send him guy to prison.
Did Mark Golding go to prison for meeting with the government in Bruce in PJ Patterson and Omar Davis time and buying receivables and selling it back to the government at the same time?
Your prime minister in 2002 bought a house off a Finsack. Do you know that?
I'm not asking that. I'm not asking about people buying.
Stop talking, bro. You're not asking nothing.
I'm asking you.
Bro, you're redundant, bro. Go sit in a corner.
Buy receivables from the government.
Go sit in a corner, bro.
That
is business, bro. Bro, that is business.
I can pull it up right now.
Mark Golding was a businessman when he did that.
I can pull it up now and show the host.
Mark Golding was a businessman when he did that, bro.
You're shouting.
Not a government man.
The contractor general ruled.
What's your name, mute your mic.
Sadiki.
The contractor
general. 100 life at that then.
What, go ahead.
If you're not going to answer.
No, I want to answer.
Let me not say this.
I want to answer Gage.
Can you mute your mic, please? Can you mute your mic, please? Two PMP can question each other. We're having a discussion.
Why you bullying the man?
Two PMP
Why you bullying the man?
Ask each other question. Yeah, you're 100 ask me question. We are asked PMP question. No.
Listen to me, man. Stop. We don't talk. We can't talk to you because you can't read and write. We can't talk to the uneducated. We don't talk to the uneducated.
That's fine.
That's why I talk to him. I don't talk to the uneducated.
You have to go talk to him because that's why you come up here.
Thank you, host.
Yes, but at the end of the day, all right.
BBNG.
All right. Vegas, I cannot answer your question, Vegas.
No, I'm making a point. I'm making a point. DBNG, yeah, according to the Office of the Contractor General in their report on their investigation, stated that the procurement purposes, the Procurement Act was violated when Mark Golding, DBNG, Peter Bunting them went to the government with their idea to buy receivables at a discounted rate. And the government actually gave them a handler's fee of 1% further discount, right? They took the same receivables and sold it back to the government after them go over NHT, go negotiate before the contract even signed. The Contractor General report stated that it was done inappropriately. That I went documented, brother. Should Mark Golding go to prison?
My friend, you want me to answer you? No. He's a businessman. No, he's a businessman doing a business deal. He's not a government worker or a government representative. He's a businessman doing a business deal. Yeah? The Contractor General came out and made his ruling.
Why were other citizens not privy to this information to come?
The Contractor General came out and made his ruling, and it is what it is.
So do you accept the Contractor General ruling that the business was done unethically?
Bro, Vegas, he made his ruling and everybody lived with it until now, 2025. Do you agree with
the Contractor General that the business was conducted inappropriately?
If the Contractor General, and I think that was Greg Christie, I don't remember if it was Greg Christie. That Greg Christie is an honorable man. which now you, the labor rights, are calling in dishonorable.
Accept it, right? You accept it, right?
If Greg Christie says something, we have to go with Greg Christie.
Now that you accept it, should Mark Golding go to prison?
For what, bro? This is not a matter of going to prison. Okay. He didn't steal anything. Bro, he didn't steal anything. What are you talking about? Come on, Vegas, man.
Current Spencer steal all of the light bulb them and him no go to prison. You know
and he went to court and they found him not guilty. You have a problem with that, miss?
Guilty.
You have a problem with that, miss?
So who that named? Who that you named so far? Good point. Hold on. Good point. So who that you named so far got prison and was found guilty?
There is a labor right JLP what's his name about 2 or 3 or 4 labor rights.
One
got jail already, you know. One education minister got jail already for theft, you know. One of them were thief up the way you call it money. The farm workers their money too. So only JLP alone got prison.
What is his name?
Me not remember his name. Go look it up.
So we are bringing it up if you don't remember.
I mean, when I bring it up because it is true.
But we can't fact check it if you're not bringing it up.
That's your problem. Go fact check it yourself. It is true.
We can't fact check something without an
It is true, bro.
Give us a lead.
Find out which education minister in a jail.
All right, so Katie, let me ask you a question, Katie. Can we have a productive conversation? And let me tell you what I mean by a productive conversation.
A productive conversation is not when
I'm not talking, boss, not talking to you. I'm not talking. Hold on. Can I talk to host? Let me talk to the host, please. When we look at the things that affect us, not the distractions, when we talk about the lack of roads, the lack of development, the way corruption degrade our country, when you look at garbage all over Jamaica, there's no public health. Every constituency, every MP is bombarded with questions about hospital, water, and road. Why is it that we have to dig into people's personal life? I don't care who should go to prison. I'm talking about how can we make the country productive? How can we talk about the things that affect us? We are all taxpayers. Those who pay GCT, those who pay PAYE, those who pay income tax, property tax, sales tax, any kind of tax. We are all taxpayers. Let us talk about the issues that affect us. How can we move our country forward from government administrative corruption to participatory politics where our people determine the best party that will give us a seat at the table so we can write legislation also and participate in sending those who need to go to prison, if that be the case.
Now you're talking.
Yes.
Now you're talking.
Stop talking about people individual stuff because neither you, myself, or Vegas can do anything about them. Let us talk about what we can do.
Stop being disingenuous right now because we are talking about
No, Sadiq. I am being genuine, real. When him go bring up who should somebody go to prison for selling government shares 1995, 1993, that is beside the point. We're in an election season. And these are things that we have to think about. How can we vote in an administration where we have a seat at the table?
When we go National Party will give you that chance, bro. Only the People's National Party.
When I go down to Kingston, I don't want to give somebody a $500 or $1,500 for watch my car. I want to go and park and play my money in a meter. We want to have a system that is functioning. That is functioning like a country.
One second.
That is. Well, let me make the point. I'm making the last point. We want a country that is functioning like a country that is on its road to development.
Yeah, you're right of them.
Quickly, boss. We were having a conversation before you and Sadiq came on the platform.
No, you were wasting time. You were here trying to flip marbles to see how much you can score. Foolishness. Distraction.
Everybody have and 100 left up this for quite some time.
Let me finish what I say. You come preaching and getting and appealing to emotion, brother. I think it's defeating the purpose of the conversation, bro. I think even Sadiq can make more talk about things relating to the conversation we have. You come and talk about...
Now waste time. Like 100 life talk.
Bro, you never there for you not preaching, bro. Yeah, complete.
Go on at the man the church. Church.
Gauger, relax, Gauger, relax. All right, what's the name? Vegas.
The thing say we need to accommodate in a Sadiq. Hold on.
No, man, 100 life, yeah, long time in my wait.
All right, Katie. Thank you, Katie. Me there. What we and Vegas are trying to establish is that we need to get to the point where we start talk fucks too much people with their own personal emotions and a throw words to the wind, and that never gone away, right? When you know say this administration is corrupt, right? If you're able, if possible, if there is ever a needle in the A stack that you can separate your emotions, right? And come with valid information and facts to pinpoint where this administration is guilty of corruption. Point that out, please.
Let me give you two. Let me give you one.
100 life. Hold on, guys. 100 life. 100 life.
Ask a question.
One specific person. Like,
let me give you two. Let me give you two.
Well, Judge did that.
Gauger, man, and a judge.
Gauger, can answer you?
Yes.
Yeah, Gauger. I did that swing the corruption, so let me hear what he must say.
All right. No, I wasn't the one swinging the corruption, but let me answer you anyway. The fact that if somebody steal Aki from King's house and can try within a week and get 10 days, and Ruel Reid, thief money, allegedly thief money from the Ministry of Education. Them thief money down a Petrojam, and nobody can go to court over 3 years now. Nobody cannot be tried. That is corruption. Even if it wasn't corruption, it tantamounts to corruption.
Exactly.
Even if they were innocent, they should be tried and found innocent.
Gauger, give me a crack at it, Gauger.
Go on.
Give me a crack at it, Gauger.
Go on a road.
The drill, $30 million drill. And it is evidential fact that the drill cost more than 200,000 Jamaican dollars. The buses, a man the other day go buy one of the 2010 bus them for $1. But yet Jamaica pay 80,000 US dollar for it. Need I say more? 100 live, your time.
You see, did you see the overall receipt as it pertained to the jail, like the price that was published by Sarah?
Listen to me, sir. Let me tell you this.
Now try to forget if to separate your emotions.
No. Listen to me, brother. This is facts.
Speak with
my brother. This is facts. Listen to me carefully now. Darrell Vaz came up, said we're spending $1.4 billion to buy 110 bus.
We said drill, you said bus, but you're just stuck in your ways.
Hold on, no, my brother. Let me finish, no, man.
Yeah, boy, Jill me saying, you see the receipt. Did you see the receipt published by Sarah for the procurement and the processes of obtaining that drill? I mean, I ask you nothing about bus.
Bro, no drill no cost $30 million, brother. Come on for that, man. Be real now.
You're still not here. Did you see the receipt?
Be real now, brother. No drill no cost $30 million, brother.
100, you don't know what to believe. One PNP come up here, so one see at 34, one see at 30. All of them are one bunch of liars, so you don't know which one of them to believe. One PNP just let see at 31,
34. What's the difference?
Did you
30,
see?
31, 34. What's the difference?
Yes, I know.
34 and 30, no two different number that.
We're just rounding figures down and up, bro.
What you don't know to make we talk about?
Everybody start talk again.
It's obvious you're not in this league.
Yeah, one at a time. Some other.
Everybody can start talk again.
Yeah, but Sedi, yes or no question. I've been asked about 4 times already, 5th time now. Did you see the receipt? Or did you take any time out of investigation? I mean, see everyone with Dr. Dawes say, and you come and beat it.
100 live. I went on the internet and look up the drill. The average cost of the drill. Brother, let me answer you, man.
All right, go to.
I look on the internet, get the style of the drill, whatever the drill is. Look up the average cost for the drill, whether new or used, right? And it not pass 5,000 US dollar, brother. Ain't no past that.
All right.
So for me, no, if you
Here
go
what you say.
no,
Here what you say.
pay that, if you pay that $30 million,
Elaborate.
no.
Hold on. Yeah, elaborate. Other people on the platform want to talk. Yeah, elaborate. You say you look up the drill, right? Did you look up the price for the other 100 parts that come with the drill?
Brethren, the drill sell with everything, bro. Come on, 100 life, man. Stop defending the indefensible.
You're weak, bro. You're weak.
Oh, weak.
Alright, now watch how we weak. May I ask you a question?
Hold on
100 life.
hold on 1 second. On the matter
Just a
of
question for 100 life.
On the matter of the
Just a
drill.
question.
On the matter of the drill.
Leave the drill alone. Yeah, may I ask him a question?
No, well,
Brother,
make him talk now, Gager. It was you and Sadiq, 100 live.
Yeah, host.
Well, no.
No drill.
Politics.
No drill. The type of drill that came in, none of those drills, not even the one that Ima talked about, then can get for $300, come with 158 parts, additional parts. None. I dare him right now, give me the link to find that.
And I dare you,
Engager.
I dare you to show me the receipt for $30 million spent for parts and drill. Dare you to do that.
I'm going to show it to you. I apologize. I'm going to show it to you.
I can't. I don't apologize for foolishness, bruv. Come on.
Why you asking?
Gager, I have a question for 100 live.
Go ahead. Go on, Gager.
Then if you're not going to apologize.
Vegas is talking a lot of crap right now.
Yeah, here's a question for enough. Yes. When you look at yourself today, I'm going to just make the assumption that you're over 16 years old. Right? When you look at yourself today and you compare yourself to other human beings in the world.
The professor speaking again, he's preaching. Hallelujah, church.
He's making him aware of himself. That's what. And we have to be aware of ourselves.
When you look at yourself today,
Marcus Garvey,
assuming that you're over 16, and you look at the flat bridge that was built by slaves under whip and chains, and you look at the 3 universities in Jamaica, the 3 dominant ones, Northern Caribbean University, University of the West Indies, and University of Technology, and you look at the engineering feat that engineers have laid out across the world, George Washington Bridge, Troggs Neck Bridge, when you look and you see you have to pay a corner man to park your car for you downtown. You can't build bridge at Jamaica. You see the type of lack of water, lack of hospital. Do you think you have the same opportunities in Jamaica as a child born in a country like Canada? As a child born in Canada, child born in the UK, or the child born in France, Germany, or the United States? Do you see yourself with the same opportunities as them in Jamaica?
Currently?
Yes.
Every individual and citizen of Jamaica have the highest chance of succeeding in life that they the odds that they have
in Jamaica.
In Jamaica. Well, no, let me answer your question. You answer your question long, right? Currently, the odds of every citizen in Jamaica of succeeding in life is the highest it has ever been.
I don't ask about every. I'm asking you about you.
Yeah, man,
you.
Yeah, man. Me not expert. Me not tell about my personal life, but me.
No. Hold on.
Yeah, but
let me tell you cannot.
Yeah, when you cannot face the truth.
Let
me answer your question. So when you mentioned bridge, this administration built the longest bridge in the Caribbean. Right?
Yeah. Where?
Right?
Have you ever been in the Caribbean?
Brother, I'm not going to expose my personal life just as don't really ask.
Because you think so Jamaica is the Caribbean. Obviously, I've never been to any other Caribbean country. And if the longest bridge is in the Caribbean, in Jamaica, show me where.
This administration...
A new bridge then built a Montego Bay, man.
Built...
I know the bridge. Oh, I know it out of catch out of...
Let me answer your question.
I know it out of thing there.
All I know.
Oh, yeah,
come on, Montego River.
Make him talk now.
That's not the longest bridge.
Yeah. So, ask me a question Where? I'm gonna tell you 2 times.
That is not the longest bridge in the Caribbean. Go look up the bridge in Cuba. Look up bridges in Cuba. You might say in the English-speaking Caribbean.
I don't remember a question. I don't even remember what the question is.
Yes, I do.
Yes, host.
Remember the question, but we not get no time for ask.
But you're not answering the question.
You're not answering the question,
about
bro.
longest bridge. Right. I said, do you think you have the same opportunity, your age, your status as a child born in Canada, the UK, Spain, Germany, United States, or even Australia? Do you think you have the same opportunity to a child born to parents just like yours in those countries?
Please say no.
Yeah, well, the first thing I'm gonna say, I compare first world country to a
Well, you see, I'm so happy you brought up that, because you don't even know the meaning of first world and second world and third world country. Let me give you them, since you didn't know. Because you start talking about
Let
me explain. No, KD.
No, Geja, we are not going.
Sadiq, why you have to educate him? He brought up.
No, Geja, don't go there, Geja.
So you're not educating him before him answer a question?
He have not.
You know what? You want answer and then educate him.
No, he said, no, he brought up the term third world and first world country. Third world and first world country came about during the Cold War, when one side took side with the United States, who call themselves first world, and the other side take side with the USSR, Russia, which was the second world. The countries that remained neutral were looked at as third world. It has nothing to do with economic development, by the way. So since as you brought that up, I have to educate you first. And the question goes back to you. Do you think you have the same opportunities in Jamaica today as a child born in countries?
Yes. Him say yes. Him say yes, Geja. Him say yes, Geja.
Yes. But I know he's lying.
Yeah, he's lying. And he knows that too. He knows that too.
Let me tell you how you're lying.
I think he lives in Jamaica.
Let me tell you how I know you're lying. If you live, no. You ask me how do I know you're lying? And I'm going to tell you, my friend. If you ask a question, allow me to answer.
Guys, don't calm down, man. Guys, listen.
Let's make a dialogue.
But
it's not a monologue.
Everybody cannot talk.
Yeah, exactly. It's not a monologue. It's a dialogue. You speak, I speak. Right? First of all, right, if you're born in Jamaica in 2025, right, when first thing I go drop on your doorstep, your foot, right, is when you become of the age of 18, there's gonna be a fund that is the government will be provided for you to excel you when you reach 18 and you want to, and if you reach 18 and you end up stumbling alive, you gotta have some money put on for you, right? Second of all, right, when you reach of an age, you decide say you want to become a tradesman. My grandmother say your skill is a power, right? If any form of trade you want to go in, entertainment, welder, electrical, plumbing, any trade you want to go, it is available for you free of cost up to right? And you will get a certificate that can certify you to work anywhere in the world with terms and conditions. Yes, but you can you have that, right? There's an education system, right? It's probably young and it probably not as developed as how it shouldn't be. But there's an education system, right? There's an health care program whereby you can go through the health, anything you want to be, become in a physician, anything, and you name
land your plane, bro.
So he answered the question.
I'm finished. Hold on, I'm finished.
Land your plane.
Finish, please. If you anything you want to become in a health, the health, there's a program that the health minister has that you can excel in, and you can become anything you want to be, right? And you'll be certified and you get a worldwide certification, right? Also, right, the door is open and the restriction are lessened on becoming a police or a soldier, right? So if you want to serve in the army or serve your country in that avenue, the avenue is there also, right? So I don't see.
Right, so let me just ask you one final question. I'm gonna cut.
No, Gage, let him finish.
No, let me just go ask. I have to go. Look, I have to go. I just asking this one question.
I want to answer your question, Gager.
No, I'm coming. Hold on. I make it personal to him, and I want to end on him personally. So 100 Life, if I give you $2 to share between you and Vegas, listen to the question carefully. And I said, take 6 cents more than you give Vegas. How much would you take and how much would you give Vegas?
Brother, a politics man talk. What kind of weird thing?
You are not intelligent enough to answer that question. That simply means if you were born, you don't have any opportunities in Jamaica because Jamaican education is for the fittest of the fit, not for the dumb and the dunce like you. So you are already behind the 8 ball. You can't answer that question.
Got to go. Disrespect people. That is why you push the JLP agenda. Because all you guys have are talking points. No common sense, no intellect. Disrespect big people, man.
Disrespect who? He disrespect himself.
He himself, bro.
He disrespect himself.
He disrespect
himself. I give him a $2 question. He can answer a $2 question.
Yeah,
and so I'm trying to tell me about worldwide education. Worldwide education where?
You big a fool and
you're not even educated enough to answer a $2 question, but you are worldwide education and you get a certificate in this and that.
Gager, calm down now. Let me answer your question.
Disrespect young people, man. You can talk to young people in a better manner more than disrespect them. Because listen, only children go to school and everybody did not take education.
What is he doing on the stage then? What is he doing on the stage, KK, if he cannot comport himself?
KK, first of all, I mean, choose not to answer the question. We never did hear right? Because you asked me.
And that look good for them have been all long time and we're born for 60s and 50s come and disrespect young people.
Okay, once again,
I want to respond to Gager and then we can go on. Gager, if we look at the politics, right? How many years we're in power? JLP has had 30 years and PNP had 30 years. The first 8 years of the PNP party was mired in instability by the CIA and Edward Seaga. Right? When Seaga came into power from 1980 to 89, right? From 80 to 83, him have a parliament. 83 to 89, him alone in a power. Him alone. JLP alone. When we took back the country in 89, right, we have a negative $500 billion in the purse. He artificially held up the Jamaican currency, the US currency, artificially held it up. So when he left, we were left because he had what you call it, the IMF had never passed, no IMF test in 9 years. Right? So him come in, the Jamaica Labour Party come in and do 9 years, right? And mash up the country. Mash up the education system. No,
Sadi, hold on. Let me give you 1 point. And 1 point under that. Every time the JLP ask, what have the PNP done in 18 years? Tell them, we kept Seaga out of power.
Exactly.
Kept the CIA spy out of power.
Out of power.
The CIA spy were prevented from being another prime minister in Jamaica another time. Good.
Yeah,
That's what we spent 18 years did. Good.
Alright, guys, we have a mix. Bring in KKR politics.
So, Gager, when you look at the dynamics in Gager, every time the JLP come into power, they mash up the economy.
Sadiki.
Yes.
We have to mix it, you know. We have to mix it.
Let me just finish this point and then we mix it up.
When Bruce platform.
Yeah, man, when Bruce Golding came into power,
there was a plan C so they can run off and go call.
No, I'm not going anywhere.
Call them
when Bruce Golding came into power in 2007, I was of the opinion that he was the better leader, only to be disappointed. Only to be disappointed. Then now have to run and put in and give it Andrew Holness. Now Andrew Holness come in and
he didn't have to run. He was kicked out of power by the United States when he refused to give up Dodo Squawk. Say
Exactly.
Good.
Exactly. So now he gave us Andrew Holness, because you know why he gave us Andrew Holness? Because there was nobody else in the power that he could turn in the party that he could turn to. Because he know that them are criminal. He know them.
Yo,
he knows that.
All
right, Sadiq.
Let's see where this is going on.
What you mean, Politics. The party that you are following, bro, is a criminal organization.
It's a criminal organization with Trim Rasta, Hunt Rasta,
Right,
bring the CIA to Jamaica and destroy the economy.
Oh no, I feel well on the you told me that now. So she have to lower to ask the question now.
All right, the question where me want for ask. As you take time and just follow the one that. The question where me want for ask. Since Labour Party are thief and we are Labour right are done. So here what me I say, like how we are done. Suppose if you come over the PNP party, it's still not go done same way.
Hold on, we have a jam.
We don't want you to hold a jam. I want
KK, listen, KK, well on
we still have a jam program.
Well on the
yeah, we can teach him.
KK, just choose one of them for answer. Because we can't take everybody attack one time. Ask a question to somebody specific.
So all right, what are they? So me I say, what I want to say to you, I want to say. My born in the 70s, not the 70s, I go school in 80s. And from me, I got school in the 80s and come out in the 90s. You had children who brilliant and you had children who slow. And I tell go on from before me and you even, that is the wrong one, from before me and you even born. Before me and you even born. So it's not just no, it's not just no. So the thing that I don't like with you as big men, I'm talking about big men who are born in the 50s and 60s. Please stop disrespect the young people there. But what I want from Mr. Vegas, you say you have the receipt to show about the drill. And this man said he don't want to see it and other people's and the people's want to see it. You understand? So may I say, why you never want the people them to see it, sir? When
because he does not have it, KK. It's a joke.
If he never have it, he couldn't say that. If he never have it,
it is a joke. KK, it is a joke.
So the Gleaner will publish it. It is a joke. You cannot say that.
KK, there's no drill in the world that costs 30 million Jamaican.
Nobody else can talk about them people and start. Oh, so you have to do a better job of monitoring it. I'm moderating.
Let me mute my mic.
Yeah. For him to say that it was not published.
KK?
For him to say it was not published is a lie, because even the Gleaner published it because they sued Dr. Dawes. He's before the court. There's a lawsuit. That's why him stop chat. When him see the invites come out, him change him tone and say it not bad value 200,000 like when me say him move it to 20,000. And still I try hold hard them. He go up on stage and point out one bag of something, but when the lawsuit clat him back off and go about it and I worry now, so him have to go pay one bag of money to
he did not back off, it is in the court, so he has to hold his corner.
Let me use your term then. So him have to hold him corner. Thank you. He have to hold him corner. You hear me talk about it again? If you believe, say.
Because him can't do it because it is in court or in Vegas.
Sadiq.
You notice I'm not talk over Uno, brother. Me have go the respect for not talk over Uno. I'm that hope say at least I could have given back the same respect, bro.
I got a question for you, Vegas. Question for you. When you look at yourself, Vegas.
I'm gonna make 1 point, brother. I'm not interested in your logics. Where you throw logics.
No, I don't know nothing for the logics. A question may I ask you. No logics.
Sir. Listen. I am.
Well, I'm gonna give you finish. Yeah, but you can't ask him after I finish.
What I'm saying is, I'm not interested in your antics and your logics that you're trying to use to trap people to find out if they're bright and educated because you come with some form of logics to let them get the answer. Okay, tell me this answer. Me used to you saying them things up on religious platforms. I'm not interested in going on that road with you. I'm not interested in your preaching. I'm not interested in your appealing to emotion. I'm not interested
It's just a question. It's just a question.
Sir, what I'm saying is, if you're going to ask me questions...
No, it's a question, logical question. Simple thing.
Listen, I don't want to hear no logical question from me. If you're going to ask me a question on the policies of the PNP party where you push, brother, or the JLP party, I am welcoming that conversation. I'm not interested in your...
Yes, let us look at the policies of the
Martin
parties.
Luther King wannabe personality. I'm not interested in that. So
all right, so hear me now.
I'm here on this platform.
Hold on,
nothing.
Hold on, man. Gauge, hold on, man.
You're talking
Gauge is a German name. Hold on, brother.
Make him man.
Gauge is a name. I know nothing Martin Luther about me.
Make the man finish.
So I have a question for you, Vegas. When you compare yourself, hold on. When you compare yourself, Vegas, and the entertainment industry that you serve, and you look at people like Tyler Perry, and Drake, and Jay-Z, and Sean Paul, and all the and Snoop Dogg. Do you think Jamaica give you the same?
You sure you want some water? You sound like you're out of breath. You sure you want some water?
What? No, I had to push up. Push up, I had to.
Exercise because we don't want you to drop.
No, so me ask you, do you think Jamaica give you the same opportunities as those other entertainers that I named before?
I'm not interested in you speaking about my personal life. I'm here to speak politics. That's why I'm here. I'm not interested in sir. Me don't know you like that. I
was trying to make. I don't see why poor people are beat up poor people for rich people. Why you poor and I come push big nose Andrew Wellness, rich self, rich corruption pan we. Why should we accept it?
You know, sit down so you call him big nose, because your nose is different from a female God, make him and a God make him. You can't talk without having disrespect him.
On paper, I am richer than Andrew Wellness.
Oh, come on, Vegas. Come on. Come on, that's a joke.
Aye, we can't get back to politics because it's so personal now. Me don't want no gator life, politics life, or nobody life. So, guys, let's get back to politics, please.
All right. Can I ask Vegas a question? Vegas.
Anybody have anything to ask about the politics?
Yes, politics we attack. Politics me and Vegas attack.
Yeah, but me don't want you about nobody personal life.
No, man, me not talking about no personal life. Politics me attack.
Please.
But I like Vegas, right? Tell me, which legislation?
You want to see the invites in the drill again? The pass that?
No man. Bring it up, man. If you have it, bring it up, bro.
You apologize.
Oh, come on, Vegas, man. Come on, man. Nothing the JLP does surprises me, man. I'm a student of Michael Manley.
All right, so you were making a lot of points now, and I want to go through them with you.
Yeah, man, got you.
First thing. When you talk about how the Jamaica Labour Party brought down the economy and all of that nonsense, just remember that. Yeah, we had a growth of 18% when Manley took over, brother, in a 72. So maybe you think say a beer idiot upon the platform and you can't.
And have a negative $500 billion in the coffers.
Can I finish, sir? Can I finish, please? Thank you. When the PNP took over office in 72, the country growth was 18%, brother.
Oh, you're talking 72? Okay.
Yes, sir. And by the time we left office, brother, we were in the deficit, bro. We were negative figures, bro. So we have to start there. Secondly, when you're bridging that about Jamal and all them nonsense, remember, say you share a bill 50 schools before you vote him up because Michael Manley come trick you know. So him get the rod from Selassie and the whole I want to believe say him a Joshua and trick you know. Walk around with that rod and tell him say, a Selassie send him for one. And walk around with this rod I went buy down at the craft market and trick you know and blind you know. Same soon with water upon your head and barefoot. That's why him come and defend you know. And when you vote out you share. Remember, so the same policies they want to implement now. And the same tactics we want to use by you share right now by trying to call election date and all them things that use mind game for the people them. So just remember, say Michael Manley, in years of running the country, had it, the country growing, right? And from Michael Manley take over the country, the data is there to show it. The country has been in decline since for the past 30 years, we grow less than 1%, bro. Michael Manley is the poison of this country named Jamaica. Michael Manley ideologies is where put where it is because him not understand a thing called greater good. Get down. Get down. Him not understand a thing called greater good. Greater good is what? Is when you look for what you're doing and measure it with your ideologies, or if your ideologies make sense. In this case, him put theme ideologies over the people they must be greater good. So when do him go flirt with communism and when called dumb mess. Some social issues when we bring upon the people, when the people just come out of slavery.
Democratic socialism.
The people just come out as because it wasn't democratic. We only just put on democratic on it to make it sound good, right? And coming some from a socialism, right? And they now later on put democratic on it to make it seem like they was talking about people, right? So when them come now with them ideologies now, right, and try the Fidel Castro body and try to appease Fidel Castro, he tried to go against the US with the Monroe Doctrine. What the Monroe Doctrine said? The Monroe Doctrine say, yo, USA are going to be the supreme whatever on the side of the world. Not for we not going to accept it, but guess what? That are just my ideologies. I'm going to put the people first. So if me have to use diplomacy to make my people them survive, why am I going to go with ideologies when Michael Manley, I was seeing Beverly Manley have the battery in Michael Manley back? I make him go with ideologies because she wanted to be like a Winnie Mandela and Michael Manley wanted to be like a Fidel Castro wannabe. So them start flirting communism and socialism. And America said that now in our backyard. Same thing like what we witness it today again. Yeah? America want to put one bar upon Zelensky something and Russia said we're not upon that with you. See? And them start a war. That is what Michael Manley wanted to happen in Jamaica. He wanted the people to start the death for him, get him socialism, ego off. I make the people and suffer, buy goods and if you marry goods and if you go shop, we have to go shop and buy rice and stay free and kind of sit and mix together. Those were Michael Manley doings. Michael
You never born in that, bro.
Hold on, let him have rounds of applause. I think this is the best thing, the best speech I've ever heard. Hold on, this is the best speech. You did a good speech, good.
Don't say anything.
Hold on, let me first, no.
Please let me cook, please let me
cook.
Cook,
man, cook. Make wood fire and cook.
Michael Manley, yeah, I have no doubt in my body that he meant well for the people. Let me just put that clear.
Don't say that. Don't call his name again.
Don't stop chatting, man, and just listen, brother. Because you know the sociology, so you don't understand nothing about objective reason.
Sociology,
Me,
you can say down the sociology. You can't read and write. So nobody talk about sociology. Man can't read and write, can't do sociology. You know go on to school.
No, Deja, disengage, please.
Deja.
Anyway, back to the punchline, brother. We have a bachelor's in sociology.
Anybody can buy paper offline, man. Anybody can buy paper offline.
But I will want to get personal with people for some reason.
I understand so the bad mind already when people get a little degree, but that's how it go. Because
me want him finish.
Me never have to go back to school to get degree, brother. Me just do it because more edify and uplift.
You don't know degree.
Because no one thinks that I enjoy you.
Back to punchline.
Spell degree.
Deja, please. Deja, please.
What is this, man?
This not look good. This sound like a coronation market you all with your said banana, yam and dumpling.
Because
we are for your life, man.
They do not want the truth to come forward. So me could talk.
No, I'm so finished.
They might show me half sister and then me allow them spread all the propaganda where they must spread. Anybody pan a live here, you must can understand basic reasoning. The country, when Michael Manley took it over, we had a growth, economic growth of 18%.
You said that before, brother. Go ahead.
No, me just give a synopsis of what I said earlier on.
No, land your plane, man.
No. Me allow me to talk. I want to interrupt me to know what I talk. So that's where we start from. 72.
No, man, land your plane now, man. You pass 72 and gone at 80s now. Go continue from 80s.
Listen, man. Just listen, brother. Calm down, man.
I'm even if you calm down, but you pass 72, you're going at 80s. Going at 80s now, man. You come back at 72 for.
Because you go on, when you drive, brother, you have to just steady up like yourself on the road. So just build, man. So what may I say? Where we are start from? We are start from what happened 72 when Michael Manley take over. We have economic growth of 18%. What happened now? Since over the years, we have been struggling to grow since Michael Manley took this country. Again, just a synopsis, him uses ideologies and his flirtation with socialism when the man try to put democratic on a while ago to make it sound like, oh, he was people person. No, he wanted us to be like what? To be like Cuba where we have to jump in an ocean and swim to America to find better waters. That is what Michael Manley. And Michael Manley tell the people them say, who not like what me I do, taking next flight out. The people them left Jamaica with them business and left people in Jamaica in the suffering. It's no coincidence, or it's ironic that when he come back in 89, him say him have better views from capitalism. Him say that and I mean make up that. Then we come to PJ Patterson. We get what? Murder rate at a low figure, and by the time left office, it tripled. Or more than triple 4 times at one point where we have 1,600 people are unalive in our country. So we gone skyrocket. So everything what them are come telling us say there must be a cause and effect. Michael Manley flirted with communism. Him flirted with in the backyard of the people and we have a thing called the Monroe Doctrine where them and them family them over the next side of the world. Them say, you know what, over that side I belong to we. Nobody can be superior to America over here. So is either you're gonna play or you're not gonna play. And you are the diplomacy. If you understand, say, all right, you know, so me not like where I go, me not like America, you know. But the people them come first. The
Please land your plane.
must come first in all situations. So go with another lies. Again, you share a build 50 schools, you share and we're not talk about people, this and people, that and people stand up for people. Remember Bustamante, turn up in front of people and tell them man if they analyze him. You talk about Trim Rasta. Norman Manley was the first man. What's up for Trim Rasta? Go away with that.
Oh man, now you're lying no, bro.
Hold on, hold on. Let me just say one thing.
Go ahead.
All right. Just one thing I wanted to say though. While the United States was fighting communism, and all the Russian supported communism were being fought in Vietnam, in North Korea, in Cuba, in Grenada, and the idea of communism in Jamaica, the United States was supporting communism in China.
Exactly.
China today have 400 million of the richest people on earth. A larger population of millionaires in a communist country, larger than the population of the United States. When we were fighting, hold on. When we were fighting communism during the height of the Cold War, 70s, China could not even make a ballpoint pen. And we outsourced all our industries to China. Today, China is near peer or on par militarily, and have surpassed the United States industrially and is now the largest economy on earth.
All right,
America was never fighting.
Please, don't say anything more, Gator.
Hold on, no.
No, Gator, man, done with that now. Me know why you know about China. I'm
not talking about China. I'm making the last point. America was never fighting communism. America's issue was those who wanted to break away from their colonial master, namely Spain, France and England. Good.
And Germany.
And Germany. America was not fighting communism nowhere.
All right, stick up in now. Stick up in now, Gator. Stick up in now, Gator. All right, Vegas. What's his name? Golding. Bruce Golding made a speech the other day, and him explicitly said, the work that Michael Manley did, only he alone could do it. Because Jamaica was so, we are talking about grow 18% when half of the population of the country come at town and no work, nothing to give. And you're talking about, you almost cool Michael Manley bill from 72 to 1980. Herbert Marcy Comprehensive High that he built in Montego Bay that I attend to.
Was it Marty?
Built the high school.
Elim Agricultural School, Nakalva.
Gager.
You understand what I say? So even Bruce Golding.
One time. It was them always attack one time. One of them
even Bruce Golding. No, KK, you must listen, KK. Even Bruce Golding admitted. Although Bruce Golding.
So me say,
KK, hold on, KK. Even Bruce Golding in Parliament when Michael Manley initiated the free health and free education laughed at Michael Manley. What did Bruce Golding came to power with in 2017? In 2007. He came to power and this thing is free education and free health. And he was against it in the 70s. So come on now, Vegas, you have this whole thing wrong. And listen, we are Jamaicans and we will walk through this land on our feet and not on our knees. You can take that to the bank now, Vegas. Me no need to go no further. Take that to the bank because it's you, Vegas, Siaga and the CIA destabilized Jamaica.
I thought he landed.
Eh? Pernell Charles and what's her name? Babsy Green should be hanged in halfway tree for treason.
I rebuke you.
Treason.
I rebuke you.
Treasonous people. No, understanding that the land that this in St. Thomas that the building go on. What's his name? Pernell Charles Oney. All them do own up and thief up the land for Jamaicans and give them look don't speak to them. We can't make it in America and come at Jamaica come get big work in our politics. I want to chat to man people like our prison. I want to attack it.
All right.
Anyway, your reason
All right.
emotion, but you know you can't argue. You cannot
Before
argue.
you start politics, guys, been have much time leave here. But go ahead now.
But you can't argue. You cannot argue. You cannot prove otherwise, that Norman Manley was the first man who started scarring Rasta.
That's a lie. Norman Manley used Rasta and build blouse and skirt use Rasta from Bakawala and build the stadium. When you Shearer bring a strike.
KD,
you see, you not even know your history, bro.
KD, me I go come out of the box.
You not even know your history, bro.
Yeah, yes, all right.
100 life is bigger than you, 100 life. Run away. Bigger than you. Yeah, man. See me, Vegas. Come on now, Vegas. You implicate the great Norman Manley.
Norman Manley was the first premier. There was the premier of Jamaica at the time, and he ordered Rastafarians to be beaten.
That's a lie, bro. That's a lie.
And scorned them and stoned and ridiculed during that time. Norman Manley was the first one who started to go against Rastafarians.
That is a lie.
Post, you can pull it up. You can pull up in an article from the Jamaica.
No man, you pull it up and make me see. But me must not is a lie.
This is the Jamaica Observer. Rastas beaten, forcibly trimmed off their locks at Coral Gardens. Pull up that horse if you can.
And when was that, brother? No, not share a time.
One foot me have. You can't pull it up and me put it in a big.
No, not share a time that happened, brother. What's wrong with you, brother? That happened. Coral Gardens happened in share a time. What's wrong with you, bro?
That's what I know say. That's what I know say. No about history.
Give me the date. Give me the date when Carl Gardner now.
Look it up. Look it up.
No. Me know the date. Say Shearer was the prime minister. Someone know what you tell me. Say Vegas, you're lying. Lying.
I hope so. Any historian that hear you say.
I mean historian. Me a historian too, bro. I lived it. What's wrong with you? You wasn't. I went a band Vegas in the 80s. Eh? Why you talk to Vegas? You can't talk about married food. Eh? Where you went there when time when Siaga bring on the whole gun them when time when plane fly over Donald Sanks and drop bags of gun. Where you went there?
Drink some water.
Where were you, bro?
Drink some water, bro.
Where were you? Huh?
Yeah, brother, you shout and you are going now. You're shouting.
Where were you, my friend, when plane flew over Donald Sangster Airport and dropped how much bags of gun? Where were you?
There's no evidence to support such, bro. You're just
everybody a man to go be know about that, bro. Everybody a man to go be know about that.
There's no evidence.
Yes. And you see the family, it was a pilot who used to run for the Jamaica Labour Party. You know, so the whole family right now turn fool and mad out. You know that now?
Guys. Go head out now.
Head out, my girl. Vegas, go ahead. We're supporting corrupted blood and skirt, big nose, blood clot teeth. Excuse me.
All right, guys. Thank you all for joining.
Sadiq, hold on. I want you to guys, hold on, man. Go on the Freedom of Information Act Go to the CIA website.
Any life, Kedi. Any life. Because the man will just come off.
Go type in Edward Siaga.
Any life,
CIA,
Kedi.
Freedom of Information. I can start doing the research on Edward Siaga. Any life, KV. Why you guys afraid of the truth? Why you afraid of the truth? Why do you guys afraid of the truth?
But saying this, the idea about the school bus system for rural areas, but the bus will acquire my problem. The buses will acquire my problem. That's my problem.
Okay, with time we are gonna know. With time we are gonna know.